So, you've decided to take a beach vacation in the Philippines. Well, that's a very good choice, my friends, because the natural beauty of the Philippines is truly stunning. But of course, you have to get to those places first. And the traffic in the Philippines is some of the worst in the world. But if you're on vacation, just hang out in the back seat of the cab or the Grab and take in the views as you get there. Of course, the Philippines is a developing country, so it's not all the glitzy bubbles of BGC in Manila or IT Park in Cebu. But I like to see the countryside and some of the funkier, off the beaten track type places. And I'm also not really that much of a city person, although I love the amenities. I find the people in the province are so friendly, and it's just a cool experience to spend some time there. And here's the Mall of Asia. Yes, Filipinos and expats and tourists alike love the malls. And who could blame them, because the aircon is awesome and the Philippines is hot. Here's the first tip. Always bring some of your local currency with you, because cash is king in the Philippines. You can use credit cards, but not all restaurants, not all hotels, all shops accept credit cards. So at least have some. Of course, you can use your credit card or your debit card in an ATM or to pay for major things like hotels and airplanes. But always carry some of that cash with you as well. Now, if you're in the mall or you're anywhere and you want to buy something on a card, a gadget, a pair of shoes, some knickknacks, whatever it is, you may be faced with something you haven't seen before. And that is when you get to checkout and you plop down the card, you may be asked whether you want to pay in US dollars or whatever your local currency is, or Philippine pesos. Always choose Philippine pesos, because that way your bank will make the exchange transaction rather than the credit card processor that the vendor's using. It's always better to select Philippine pesos. It will save you the most money, even though that's not intuitive. Now, getting to your destination, because it's kind of cool and fun to travel around in the Philippines, is part of the tourist experience, and it's pretty fun. So let me just talk about planes and boats. AirAsia is a budget airline. They're all over Asia. In the Philippines, they fly the Airbus A320s exclusively or almost exclusively. And they're a great low-budget carrier with wonderful on-time performance, although I have to say their chatbot, Bo, since they got rid of their phone customer support lines, is not the easiest thing to deal with. Cebu Pacific is a low-cost Philippines carrier, and they also fly the Airbus A320s and the ATR 72 turboprops domestically, and they do have a customer service phone number, and I like Cebu Pacific as well. Philippines Airlines is not a low-budget carrier. They are the national flag carrier of the Philippines, and you do get better service on this airline. For domestic flights, on-time performance is quite good. They fly A320s, but instead of the ATR 72s, they fly the Bombardier Q400 next-gen turboprops, and I much prefer those over the ATR 72s. Cebu. It's a big city, but it has a different vibe than Manila, and you can take boats, ferries, just about anywhere you want to go in the Philippines. So that could be a fast craft like an ocean jet to go from Cebu here over to Tagbilaran on Bohol, or it could be many other kinds of boats, and the ferries are a good option. So Go to the Philippines, have a fantastic time, but just slow down a little bit. If you're the kind of person who is easily angered and you have road rage incidents and you like to yell and scream, just don't go to the Philippines because you give a bad name to the rest of us. Chill out, relax. Get used to the fact that some things are out of stock and that when you're ordering meals in your party of 3, the 3 meals may come out at different times. But it's more fun in the Philippines. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. So that's a wrap. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.